Hey girls, guys, and non-binary others, welcome back to another video. Today I will be doing part 10 to Respect, a Sakusa X Reader Wattpad story by Sapphiz104. And according to the author, the Omi action is only going to get wilder from here on out. Thank the gods. This chapter is called Forgive and Forget. A week before summer training camp is to be held, you were contemplating on who to follow as being the one to decide where the girls' team will practice with during that time. What? Who to follow as being the one to decide where the girls' team will practice with during that time. That makes no sense. How much you wanted to see Hinata how Hinata, no matter, okay, damn it. How much you wanted to see how Hinata improved since last time, knowing full well they had got defeated by Seijo in the prelims, which must have definitely sprung a fire inside of them. But you just couldn't. You couldn't give up the offer that Itachiyama gave you during the nationals. They're heading to Hyogo to practice with both Shiratorizawa and Inarizaki, having not been able to work with them this year. The chance to see how much they've improved since nationals will be good. Plus, knowing one of their players is going to be sent to the National Youth Training Camp, wanting to see how well he truly is, and maybe just break him a little. Evilly smirking. But if it was all just that, then you would have said yes there. And then, but there was one small problem. Sakusa. Feelings for him are far from confusing. Far from not ever wanting to be near him. Feelings for him are far from confusing, from ever wanting to be near him to secretly yearning for his attention. But also remembering what he did to you brings you to now, a confusing state, stuck in your thoughts, unable to process the surroundings. A fling to the forehead springs you out of your obsessive thoughts and back to reality. One to even dare touch you was none other than Kyoto himself. You fucked my dude. The rooster boy has one of his shit-eating smirks alongside his naughty insults circling in his mind. Furrowing your brows, scowling at the poor third year, also now getting a lecture from his mother, Yaku. Don't go spacing out on us. Wasn't it you who said you wanted to practice? He stands back from his crouching form, running his large hand through his floppy mess of hair. I don't recall giving you permission to touch me. Getting up, you bump past him pretty hard, nearly causing him to fumble over onto the terrifying midget he calls Mum. Yeah, I get it, I'm sorry. Now let's do some blocks. He claps his hands, seeing the Russian twitch shiver next to Kyoto from the side of your eyes. Makes you chuckle ever so slightly. No, you block, I spike. You say while pointing at the trio. Well, mainly most of the team. Somehow even Kenmura is here, and that boy never truly wants to be here, but he has no reasoning to quit either. Last name-san, are you coming to the summer training camp this year? Kenmura softly mumbles towards you as you bring the bull cart over to your side of the court, looking at him with narrowing eyes before slowly sighing. Shaking your head. I've been offered by I can never say that word. Itachiyama to join them. I'm thinking of bringing the girls with me this time. There's someone I want to destroy. The others look up towards you, all simultaneously thinking of the same thing. How scary you just sounded, and who this mysterious player is, knowing Knowing you, it's probably someone that pissed you off during the Golden Week. Itachiyama will be taking our last name San, Tori dramatically exclaims. It's raining. I hear it. Our last name San, Tori dramatically exclaims, twitching your brow at him, whilst grabbing hold of a volleyball. Our last name San? I don't remember to ever agree to being yours, saying harshly as both Kira and Lev step away from the net and back off the court, sweat dripping off. I'm just gonna die here. Sweat dropping as you make your way towards the mohawk of a player, bouncing the ball as you walk over towards him, eventually getting the aim right as you jump up, spiking the ball downwards. The ball spined upwards. It's raining. Just at the right level where the special crown jewels reside. You could only take the enjoyment of that poor boy. That poor boy. Yamamoto, are you okay? Yamamoto, are you okay? Like, do you need help? His poor balls. You could only take enjoyment as the delinquent himself tears up, falling flat onto his face, clutching delicately onto his crotch. Kira sardonically laughs with his voice. Excuse me, short video will play after this small part. I don't give a shit. Cracking a few times as most of the team join in. But one look from you instantly shuts them up. Heading to the bleachers where your phone is kept and you find a new message on your phone from none other than Sakusa. Omi. So, you're coming to the training camp. Coach needs the final answer by today. Sighing for the 10th time today. You may as well go and see where the journey takes you. This chapter, the author just said, sorry, this chapter is just trash. Honey, it's not just trash. It's beautiful. Like you. I mean, I don't know you, but I'm gonna say, ooh, I can draw. Ooh, I found things. I found play toys. I found toys. Oh god. My phone is actually equipped with a sound recorder, screen recorder, so I don't really have to look. I haven't really seen most of it, because this phone is pretty new. Let's just... No. Here we... Hot! Oh my god, he's fucking hot as fuck. Damn! Why the fuck does that look like Kira with his hair down? Why does that look like Kira with his hair down? Just why? Summer training camp with Omi is what this chapter is called. Yawning the drowsiness away as you and many of the other girls finally step foot into Narazaki High School, where most of the teams congregate around the outer reaches of the court. Some smile your way, whilst others obviously can't keep it in their pants. Following after your captain, Minami-san, she leads you all straight to the dorm rooms. Being the only girls' team here, you were all given a room to share. Fighting the urge to sleep, you plop your duffel bag down in the corner and decide to make your way outside to greet the teams. There you see the familiar colors of Shiratoyazawa, Itachiyama, and Inarizaki. Last name San, an overly cheerful voice of Goshiki echoes out in the gym, turning your head, dodging an incoming human barreling towards you. There stands a groaning Goshiki, face in the wood, bum in the air. Oof, that's gotta hurt. The Kansai dialect wisps in and out of your ears, turning towards the familiar faces of the Maya twins. Hello, my gods! Sorry. they seem to have grown up a bit. What are you kidding? They've really grown into their features. Puberty really hit them like a truck. Ah, last name sound. Glad you decided to come. Will you also be training the other teams, or... The old crispy voice of Coach Iyumi booms behind you. Smirking, you turn away from the carnage with a wicked grin on your face. I'm here to train. What happens in between is not up to me. Let's see if your boys have gotten better, shall we? He chuckles in the slight chance of your gaze. You catch the ball. What? You catch the in the slight chance of your gaze, you catch the all too familiar sight of the black-haired demon that has been purposely trying to squirm out of the friend zone. It's sad because I have a friend trying to do that to me right now, and I'm like, I love you, my friend, but only as a friend, sweetie, because I'm bi and she's pan, and she likes me, and I'm like, I love you, girl, but only as a friend. Like, I'll hug you, but I'm not gonna be your girlfriend because I'm not interested in dating right now. Anime boy's upset my standards too high. I am sorry. She is fellow weeb, so I cannot hurt her. Anyways, he watches you as you converse with your team and with the coaches, only denying him access to your eyes. Stretching and unzipping clothes, you feel the gaze of your opponents carry a weight of excitement and desire over you and your girls. Looking up to see the yellow t-shirts of the Itachiyama boys team also stretch, connecting eyes with the ones that you know all too well. Clicking your tongue, you're the first to snap out of your thoughts and watch as the Shiratoyazawa versus Inarizaki match begin. So what's the plan? Minimi asks, stretching out her toes, looking up at the rest of the stretching out to her toes, looking up at the rest of the team, rather well looking at you. I suggest we include Nova in the starting lineup. There we will attack with strong hits. Get them used to that before sending in the cavalry. You stop looking at Suki. She shivers, feeling the immense pressure from your unforgiving gaze. Are we breaking them? Nova asks, standing up, looking over her shoulder, struggling. Shrugging, you turn to the team captain. She huffs, also standing up, hands on hips. We're here to get better and try out new stuff. We might as well. Ayame, Izumi, I want you girls to look hot out there. She adds, why is that even a saying? Like, my volleyball team does never say that. Never fucking says that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to look hot out there. No thanks, I want to be the sock that I am. Hot out there, she adds before clapping her hands, walking up to our starting positions. The coach's whistle, handing you a blue and yellow ball. Looking at the small, little hexagonal post shapes and the twirls, twisting it around in your hands, you look up, watching as Comrie, the best libero in the country, furrows his brows at you. Come at me, bitch, you say while tossing your famous boomerang service ace, diving and sliding the ball flies up. Pure excitement draws into your cheeks as you watch the ball play in session. Breathing out, knowing that you'll have to take this one. Connecting eyes with that of Nova. Sarah watches the exchange as Sakusa makes a spike. Diving forwards, the ball spins off your forearms, but begrudgingly. For him, you control the ball, aiming for the setter position. There you watch as Nova jumps, springing up her left hand for a smackdown, earning you the first point. Bouncing the ball once again, piercing the soul of Sakusa, watching his eyes widen, mouth slightly agape. But unlike your first serve, you want to try something different. Not a jump float, but something more flashy. The ceiling serve has always intrigued you, but never enough to actually try it out. And just like Captain said, this is a nice time to try new things. Chewing your lips as the scene in front of you plays out. That play was perfect, the toss, the positions, but something just didn't feel right. It was him. Sakusa threw you off your game in the last match, earning his team the final point. He did that on purpose, opening up your phone to trillions of texts from Kuro and Bokuto about God knows what. You scowl as Kida serves the ball. It's low and shaky, but not the same from the past. The ball makes it to the piss head of the setter, sending it to the only other person that he knows. Well, okay, ignore any noises you hear. I'm just going to climb down my mock bed to get to my water bottle because I am dead in a corner right now. Flipping your eyes over to that of the bored expression of Sakusa, he slowly rolls his eyes in your direction. Squinting at him, you couldn't help but flip him off. You wanted to play dirty. You could have just if he wanted to play dirty, he could have just asked. And that will be that for this one. I am terribly sorry. My throat right now, my everything. I actually have to do English homework, even though it's the end of year holidays. I know my teacher sucks. And I actually have to really get this done. So I will see you guys, girls and non-binary others, later. Or maybe I'll get bored and read out another one, and yeah, that's happened in the past. Shut up and leave me alone. So yep, guys, girls, and non-binary others later. Bye!